tonight you see me in two roles. Together with Harm and Max, we founded this IOTA community. So I'm here from our IOTA community. But I'm also a challenge holder of one of the challenges of the biggest blockchain hackathon of the world.
Well, hello everyone. So connecting our world today and tomorrow. So why did we create IOTA, right? So IOTA comes from this big vision of the economy of things, right? So our vision is that the Internet of Things is not just about connecting machines, but it's also about enabling machines to exchange value. IOTA was founded in 2015 by 4 people. And what we've created is a new structure that is no longer based on the blockchain.
So hello everyone, my name is Abe Scholte. I'm the tokenization lead at Odyssey, and we're also very excited to work together with IOTA and the IOTA Foundation and the ecosystem. At Odyssey, we build interconnected, collaborative ecosystems. So that means that it's basically an ecosystem of ecosystems that build together towards the future. And the best way to do this is to host the biggest hackathon ever.
Team registrations are open from January 18th until February 25th. Unlock your potential. Build your Odyssey.
We're looking for 100 teams that will build open protocols. This is very important. And we have prepared 20 challenges. And for every challenge, there's a 10K cash reward. But also afterwards, every winning team will be incubated together with our whole ecosystem.
So today I was talking about how the IOTA community can actually be engaged to the whole Odyssey Innovation Program. And I talked about how IOTA is actually collaborating together with Odyssey on providing teams and guiding the teams towards victory.
Mm-hmm. I'll invite right now Harm van den Brik and Toon Smits. You can come on stage already.
People are starting with solar panels, windmills, so the whole way we use the grid is really changing. You should only charge when the sun is shining or the wind is blowing. So we need to come up with things like smart charging to only charge or only, let's say, use the heat pump when there's an abundance of energy. And that could differ from minute to minute or even quarter to quarter.
What we also like to demonstrate with this is that it's not difficult or hard to make something with IOTA. Just take what you have, buy some cheap hardware and just make it work, get going.
Currently using a lot of fossil fuel and we want to get rid of it. We want to look at a solution that is using the car as a virtual power plant.
I would like to invite Dave on stage.
Yeah, so good evening. My name is Dave the Fighter. I will be telling a little bit about HighMobility and IOTA. This is a webinar I did with the CTO of HighMobility and Terry Shane from the IOTA Sphere, and here we discuss the possibilities of this system. I assist developers by providing tutorials, code examples, all kinds of materials. I do some live streams as well to help developers out getting started with IOTA and making it as easy as possible to adopt our technologies and show all the new stuff we built to them. HighMobility is something we work with. It's a company we work with which allows you to connect to cars through a generic API and use simulators to talk to those cars. This allows you to develop applications for cars without having access to all these cars yourself. So this is a really great way to actually start developing stuff on top of IOTA for cars without needing a huge budget for a car park full of connected cars.
Hi, my name is Hans-Rob de Reus. I'm with the Minister of Interior and I'm very excited about our challenge, Next Level Digital Identity.
Tonight I want to talk about our IOTA-based digital identity proof of concept. One of the problems that we're trying to tackle with digital identity is personal data management. Very often we're talking about how we're going to try to make a centralized application more decentralized. In this case, personal data management is not centralized. It's just utter chaos. In my wallet, I have 12 different cards for all kind of things that I have to continuously drag with me. You don't need to think about the trinary conversion anymore. That's all done under the hood. You can just send a message in a string and you're done. As a company, we create software for others. We don't make products of our own. I find digital identity is one of the huge requirements for DLT to be successful. There are a lot of use cases that you can't actually build without knowing who you're interacting with on a distributed ledger. So that's why we're working hard on making a nice proof of concept that a digital identity can be built on DLT, and it can be very useful.
I'm standing here because I'm also one of the challenge owners of the Odyssey hackathon. This is because we believe that we are the most ambitious track. We are the track that's going to be hard, so it's only for the brave. We are going to ask you to build the unimaginable.
I really had a pleasant evening. We really saw some awesome presentations, very cool use cases. I think what Harm showed with his transformer grid truly shows a very viable use case for IOTA, and digital identity presentation as well. These are really cool concepts, but also stuff we really need for the future.
It was very nice to see that the whole IOTA community is actually a very active community. A lot of people came by that said, I have this idea, I'm looking for teammates for the hackathon, how can I develop this further? And also the talks from the people on stage were very inspiring. They shared their experience on how they built certain use cases, and they actually shared their experience and told others on how they could do it themselves. So that was really inspiring.
You can build anything you want, but eventually the people that are living in homes that are all neighbors in the same street, they are going to have to be the ones that's going to be eventually have to support you.
I find the idea of Data 2.0 very interesting. I actually have a background in biology as well, and then you talk about how systems interact with each other. And in the end, that is exactly what Nature 2.0 is trying to achieve. Basically working as a biological system, but not with biology, but with machines. That every unit will start to think of itself and get like swarm intelligence above that. So there's very interesting use cases there, and I found it very inspiring. I'm looking forward to how it will turn out.